Hi Year 2, lesson number 3 of money, and we're going to start with a quick do now where we count in our twos. So get those hands ready and join in with me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Get ready for the fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Well done. Let's do some speedy tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. And that's going to set us up in great stead for today's lesson, because in today's lesson we're going to be counting 2p's, 5p's and 10p's. And we can use our skip counting to help us with that. So our star words today are value, 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 and that's how much something is worth. What is it worth is the value. And then we have our coins, and we have our 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, 50p, £1 coin, £2 coin. Coins. Notes. We have £5 note, £10 note, £20 note and £50 note. Notes. How much? How much? How much is asking how much do we have? What is the value? How much do we have altogether? Altogether, total. Total. Altogether. So how much money do I have in total? And what could I count in to find the total in this purse? Well, from our do now, we know we can count in our twos because each of these is worth 2. So let's find how many have we got altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to find out how much 8 lots of 2 is. So I could write that as a multiplication question. 8 times 2 or 2 times 8. It doesn't matter which way round, but as we've got 8 groups of 2, we're going to be counting it in our twos. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and I'm stopping now because I've got my 8 fingers up, and that means the answer is 16. So I have got 16 pence in the purse because 8 lots of 2 pence equals 16 pence. Let's do another one. This time round, I have got which value? 5p's. So what multiplication will I need to count in? 5s. How many do I have altogether? What's my calculation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my calculation is 9 groups of 5p's equals. Get ready to count them with me. Will I be going up to 10? No. How many groups do I need? 9. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 9 groups of 5 equals 45. So the purse has 45 pence in it. And I can count in my 5s because each coin is exactly the same with the same value. They're all worth 5. What about this time? What's the value of the coin? It's a 10. Do I know how to count in my 10s? Yes, I do, don't I? So I get my fingers ready. How many do I need to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 groups of 10p. Let's find out what's the answer. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh dear, that's not right, is it? I didn't need 7 groups. Let's start again. You need to be really careful that I stop on number 6. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So the answer is 60 pence. So the total, the amount altogether, the total is 60 pence. I know that 2 add 2 equals 4. Then I know that 20 add 20 equals 40. So my calculation is 20 add 20 equals, and I'm going to say if I know that 2 add 2 equals 4, then I know that 20 add 20 equals 40. Let's check. 20 add 20, that's a double. You might have already known your double 20. Double 20 is 40. 20 add 20 is 40. If I know, then I know. Let's have a look at this one. This time round, what strategies do I know? I'm going to use if I know, then I know. So what's the first calculation? The calculation is 50p add 50p equals. What if I know, then I know could I write here? If I know 5 add p add 5p equals 10p, then I know that 50p add 50p equals 100 pennies. 100 pennies, that sounds familiar. Is there a coin that shows 100 pennies? There is, isn't there? 100 pennies is also equal to £1. Let's look at another one. How many do I have in total now? So the first thing I have to do is I have to add the highest value coins, and I'm going to tick them off as I do it. So I've got a 20p, and a 10p. And they are all the coins that I've got here. So I've got a 20p, a 20p, and a 10p. Right, if I know, then I know. And I'm going to use this strategy to add on to the next value until I get down to the 5p's, 2p's, and 1p's. So if I know that 2 add 1 equals 5, then I know that 20 add 20 add 10 equals 50. So let's write down the if I know. If I know that 2 add 1 equals 5, then I also know that 20 add 20 add 10 equals 50. So the answer is 50p. If I had only 5p's, 2p's, and 1p's, I would then add those on. Let's have a look at the next one. What's my biggest value coin? I've got 20, 20, 5 or 10. 10 is greater than 5, isn't it? And 5 and 5. So let's do the steps to success. So I'm going to add my highest value coins together first, and I know that 20p add 20p equals 40. Then I need to add a 10, and 40 add 10p is 50p, and then I need to add the next. So 50 add 5 is 55. 55 add 5, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So the answer is E. So this purse has 60p in it. So I'm adding my highest value together first until I get to my lower coin values. Let's have a look at this next one. Again, how much do I have altogether now? Remembering that the first step is to add the highest value coins. So which is the highest value coin here? Is it 2p, 10p or 50p? It's 50p, isn't it? Which is the next highest value coin? Still 50p, isn't it? What's next, 10p or 2p? 10p is bigger, 10p is bigger, leaves me with 2p. Okay, let's do this. So my biggest coin, 50p, add 50p equals, well, 50 at 50 equals £1, because 50 at 50 equals 100. I know my double 50s, so that's 100. So 100 is the same as £1. So let's now add on 10 pence to a pound, and £1 add 10 pence is £1 and 10 pence. £1 and 10 pence add 10 pence is £1.20, and £1.20 add 2 pence is £1.22. And we're going to use the pound symbol here because we're writing it in pounds. So £1 and 22 pence. Last one. So the first step is to put them into order. Is 2p the biggest value? 5p, 10p or 50p? 50p. Have I got any more 50s? No. Have I got any 20s? No. Have I got any 10s? Yes. 10s. Oh, 2p, that looks bigger than 5. Oh no, because it goes on value, doesn't it? So 5 is bigger than 2, and 2, and 2. Okay, let's do the adding. So 50p, add 10p, add 10p, add 5p, add 2p, add 2p equals. What a long calculation. Let's work it out. If I know that 50p add 10p is 60p, then I can move on and add the next 10p. 60 add 10 is 70. 70 add 5 is 75. 75 add 2 is 77. 77 add 2 is 79. So the answer here is 79 pence. I was able to add that in my head as I went along. You might want to do it as if I know, then I know. And to do that, you could do if I know that 5 add 1 equals 7, then I know that 50 add 10 equals 70. And then continue adding the smaller coins that are less than 10.
So I've got a worksheet here that's very similar to the one that you're going to be completing, but it has different amounts and different coins in it. So it's not the same, but it's very similar, so that when you go on to do your task, you'll know exactly what yours needs to look like. So the question is true or false? So the question is there 60p in here? So to add up the money, I add the highest value coin first. So I've got a 50p, a 20p, a 20p and a 10p. So 50, then 20, then 20, then 10. Okay, so conveniently they're actually already in biggest value. So if I know, then I know. If I know that 5 add 2 is 7, then I know 50 add 20 is 70. If I know that 7 add 2 is 9, then I know that 70 add 20 is 90. If I know that 9 add 1 is 10, then I know that 90 add 10 equals 100. Ooh, what do I know about 100 pence? I know that 100 pennies equals £1. And I add on the next value until I get to the smallest coins, and then I add those on. Now, is it true or is it false? Is £1 the same as 60? No, it's not, is it? So I'm going to put a big F there for false. Okay, let's look at the next one. Add the highest value coins. I've got a 10p, a 10p, and a 5p. So which has the highest value? 10, 10, and then 5. So 10 add 10 is 20. 20 add 5 equals 25p. So this one, is it true or false? It's true. There is 25p. Nice. Let's have a look at the next one. So I'm working out how much money I've got in my purse. I've got 20, 5 and 20. And I'm going to put them in order from the highest. So 20, 20 and 5. If I know, then I know. If I know 2 add 2 equals 4, then I know that 20 add 20 equals 40. And 40 add 5, adding on the 5s and then the 2s, equals 45p. Oh look, it's the same. There is 45p. It's true. Next one. What coins have I got here? 10, 20, 5, 5. Add the highest value coins. I've not written them in the right order, have I? I needed to start with the biggest coin. So it should have been 20, 10, 5, 5. If I know that 2 add 1 is 30, then I know that 20 add 10 equals 30. If I know that 30 add 5 is 35, and 35 add 5 more equals 40. Is it 40p? It's true, it is 40p. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, what coins have I got? Remembering I need to put the biggest coin first, so I've got a 50, a 20, a 20 and a 5. Okay, now to add them together. So if I know 5 add 2 equals 7, then I know that 50 add 20 equals 70. If I know that 7 add 2 equals 9, then I know that 70 add 90 equals 70 add 20 equals 90, and 90 add 5 equals 95p. 95p, is that the same as 15p? Absolutely not. This one is false. Let's look at our last purse. This time round, looking at my coins, I've got a 2, 2, 5 and a 1 and a 20. So my biggest coin here is the 20. Then the next biggest coin here is the 5. Next biggest coin here is 2, 2 and 1. So I start with my biggest coin. 20 add 5 is 25. 25 add 2 is 26, 27. 27 add 2 is 28, 29. And 29 add 1 is 30. So there's 30 pence in the coin, in the purse. Is 30 the same as 80? No, so this one is false. So you can see how I've worked through finding the biggest coin and writing it down first. Now let's move on and compare and fill in the blanks for this question. Which box has more money inside, box A or box B? Now at this point I don't need to look in box C because I'm looking to see how much is in A. So I start with my biggest coins. So I've got £1, 50p, 2p, 2p and 1p. So if I now add them together, £1 and 50 pence is £1.50. £1.50 add 2 is £1.52. £1.52 add 2 is £1.54, and £1.54 add 1 is £1.55. So I've got in here £1.55, being really careful when I draw my pound symbol. I've got £1.55 in purse A. Right, what have I got in B? B, I've got a £5 note and a £1. So the biggest value is the £5 and I'm adding 1. 5 add 1 equals 6. I've got £6. Okay, so the question says, which box has more money inside? Box A or box B? Is £1.55 or £6 bigger? £6 bigger, isn't it? It's got more pounds. So B. Which box has more money inside? Box B or box C? So this time I'm not looking at A, I'm just looking at B and C. And I've got £5, add 5 pence, add 2 pence, add 1 pence. So £5 and 5 pence, £5 and 7 pence, £5 and 8 pence. I've got £5 and 8 pence. Right, which has got more money inside then? It's still B, isn't it? B has got more money because it's got £6. Which money has less, A or C? So this time I'm not looking at B. Is £1.55 or £5.8? A. A has got less money in it. Which box has the most amount of money in it? That is B. Which box has the least amount of money in it? That one has it less than £5. It's got to be that one. It's A. There we go. We've worked through my sheet of examples, and you should now be able to work through and do yours.